You are listening to Sustainable from AgriBusiness Global, covering the crop protection, biologicals, and plant health markets advancements toward a healthier planet. Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Sustainable Podcast by AgriBusiness Global. I'm your host, Sarah Webb, editor of AgriBusiness Global. In this episode, I speak with Ruoyan Li, Director of Strategy and Development for Chengdu Newsun, about changes within China to promote sustainable agriculture, roadblocks for Chinese growers' adoption of biological products, how to overcome these challenges, and more. Thanks for listening. Ruoyan, thanks so much for joining me today. Can you talk to me about some of the current changes the Chinese government and growers are making to promote and adopt sustainable agriculture?
Sure. Thank you for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here. This is a great question. In China, the promotion of sustainable agriculture is driven by a well-collected ecosystem involving policy, capital, industrial development, and grower practices. First, the government provides strong policy guidance and has established significant state-backed capital into the sector. This supports enterprises in increasing R&D investment, accelerating innovation in biological technologies, and delivering more effective and practical products that truly meet farmers' needs. Meanwhile, China is actively promoting intensive and large-scale farming. Although smallholder farmers still account for the majority, central state-owned enterprises are playing a leading role in advancing standardized large-scale operations. These modern farming models tend to pay far more attention to sustainability, environmental health, and long-term benefits, which further boosts the adoption of biological solutions. Against this backdrop, we have seen a clear shift among growers, moving from passive acceptance to active adoption. Because issues such as pest resistance from overuse of traditional chemicals have encouraged some farmers to proactively seek more sustainable alternatives. Others are attracted by the yield and nutrient-enhancing benefits of biological solutions, such as biostimulants and bio-PGRs. However, the adoption of biological products is still largely concentrated in high-value crops. In short, policy sets the direction, capital, and intensive farming drive industrial upgrading. Enterprise provide effective products and growers choose proactively based on real demand. Together, they form a powerful force for sustainable agriculture.
And is there any legislation from the Chinese government that's also helping to promote sustainable agriculture?
Yes, we do have some supportive policies and financial incentives, but mainly at the local level. In some cities or regions, farmers who adopt green sustainable practices can receive subsidies of around like 200 RMB per mule, roughly equivalent to $400 per hectare. These subsidies improve economic viability and encourage wider adoption. To drive effective implementation, the government heavily relies on demonstration programs, field trials, and high-standard farmland projects. One of our products have also been included in national projects under the fourth five-year plan, where we cooperate with local governments to conduct field demonstrations and promote large-scale application. This combination of policy incentives, financial support, and on-site validation has been crucial in encouraging growers to embrace sustainable agriculture practices.
Are there any educational resources for the growers on this sustainable approach?
Yes, because we have a lot of social media that can use some short videos to educate the farmers, like TikTok.
Okay, and what would you say are some of the roadblocks for Chinese growers' adoption of biological products?
Yes, in China, the main challenge are farmers' mindset, the smallholder farm structure, and the cost perception. Many growers are used to conventional chemical solutions, and adopting biologicals requires changing the way they manage crops. Farms tend to be small and fragmented. Infrastructure and technical support can be limiting, and some growers focus on short-term returns and may not fully recognize the long-term benefits of sustainability. That's why demonstrations and hands-on guidance are key to adoption. But we found in international markets, the challenges are more about regulations and trust. Each country has different approval process, some of which take a very long time. Even after registration, growers want to see products perform locally. So, because our products are all plant-based, sometimes multifunctional biologicals don't always fit neatly into single-function evaluation systems. It can take extra effort to demonstrate their full value in stress mitigation, yield, quality, and environmental benefits.
In addition to those registration roadblocks, are you finding any other roadblocks when entering other markets like the US, EU, or Brazil?
Yeah, just like I said before, I think the most roadblocks is about the regulations and the trust. Because each country has different approval process, some of which take a long time. Even after registration, the growers want to see products perform locally. The time is the cost. So we need to prove the products work in Brazil. We can sell our products to the local market.
Okay, and what strategies is Newson using to get its products to growers around the world?
To tackle these challenges, we combine strong R&D with field trials and training. In China, we focus on grower education and demonstrations. Internationally, our global teams works with local CROs and local partners to navigate regulation and run field trials. Gradually, we build the adoption.
Okay, and do you have any case studies on a specific region and why it was successful?
Yeah, our global strategy is built on three pillars: compliance, localization, and partnerships. We ensure product registration in target markets, adapt solutions to local agronomic conditions, and work closely with local partners, research institutions, and industry players. One of the example is in Vietnam, where rice is a critical crop. In 2025, the Mekong Delta faced severe salinity and drought stress. We partner with a leading local distributor to introduce a customized solution specifically for rice. We optimize the formulation for the stress conditions and simplified application protocols and provided extensive farmer training. To drive adoption, we conducted over 1,000 market activities and 450 demonstration plots. As a result, 30% of farmers choose our solution, achieving an average yield increase of 15 to 20%. This case demonstrates that success comes from understanding local challenges, tailoring technology to crops and conditions, and working closely with trusted partners.
Okay, and do you have any advice for other companies looking to have a similar strategy to Newson?
Yes, I think the strategy should be technology driven and to work with local partners. The strategy is you need to find the right partner. The partner haven't to be very strong, but should be with someone who share the same vision and same mission with you. Then you can promote the solutions together.
Okay, well said. And is there anything else you would like to add?
Yes, to conclude, I want to say Newson's vision is to empower nature with science to advance sustainable agriculture. We believe this is not something only one company can achieve alone. It requires real collaboration across the industry. So that's why we stay very open and actively seek trusted partners around the world to work together and contribute to the future of sustainable agriculture.
Okay, and for those companies that Newson partners with, is there anything that Newson looks for specifically when it comes to those types of partner companies?
Yes, when we choose partner, we think it's better we share something vision, like we all believe the biologicals can solve the real needs from the farmland. So we don't think the partner who want to cooperate with each other is just because he thinks the biologicals that can help them improve their profits.
Okay, well said. Well, thank you so much again, Ryan, for joining me today. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you too.
Thank you for listening to Sustainable from AgriBusiness Global. You can find more podcasts, videos, news, e-newsletters, event, and webinar information at agribusinessglobal.com.